Yeah, we are live.
Hi everybody, welcome back to our 3 p.m. show. So today there was an breaking news, you can say, when I was just scrolling through my Twitter feed and I saw that RBI announced that there will be a meeting tomorrow. So I thought I would share with you all the same news and also get insights from Cora regarding the same. So Cora, could you give us
Yeah,
an
this meeting is actually not today. It is going on for 3 days. Okay,
Okay,
tomorrow is the final day of the meeting.
yes.
It's called MPC or Monetary Policy Committee, and they will give a statement at 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow regarding their interest rate decision, where they stand. Right?
Yes.
And then there is a presser at 12 o'clock
Yes.
by RBI Governor Mr. Das, right?
Yes.
Now, if you know the basics or don't know the basics of RBI, but you should know the RBI basically has two or three key responsibilities. One is interest rates, decision on interest rate, and another one is basically pumping the money into, or you call that as a money supply function, into the economy, and intervention of forex market, in the forex market. The other two are not so important for us because we are not working in RBI, but interest rates do affect you and me or everybody.
Yes.
Now, the way that they target the interest rate, whether they can raise the interest rates or they can reduce the interest rates, right?
Yes.
And there has to be some economics behind it. Okay, so the way that they should think is, okay, what's the current inflation rate?
It's around 5.8.
The last inflation number is 5.8, right?
Yeah, 5.8 to 5.9.
Yeah, I mean, that's an estimate. So we can't get exact number. So it's about 5.8. Now,
Yes.
what is the RBI estimated for the year?
They have estimated only 4.5%.
4.5 for this one. So now there is something called right. So the Taylor rule is basically, you can just see that Investopedia link. We will share all of these links, whatever we are discussing in the Vote Trading Journal and the links in the YouTube, right?
Yes, we're going to do that.
So your Taylor rule is basically is a guideline, right? Or how to predict the central banks are going to alter their interest rate decisions. And the rule states that basically they raise interest rates when inflation is higher than their estimate or whatever the desired estimate. Now, RBI clearly misestimated or underestimated their forecast. Now, if he needs to be in line with the realistic number, which is 5.8, he needs to raise the interest rate. What is the interest rate that he will target?
5.8.
No, but what is that rate called?
A repo rate. That's called a repo rate.
Okay, so basically the repo rate is, what is the current repo rate?
It's at 4%.
4%, in line with this miscalculated estimate, which was 4.5.
Okay.
Now, if he needs to really target that inflation rate, which is 5.8, he needs to increase the repo rate. So the repo rate is the one which the banks, the commercial banks, borrow from RBI, right? So they currently borrow at 4%, and they lend you that money. And they will obviously charge a little higher interest, right? They won't give you at 4.5. That's how banks make money. Now, whether banks will immediately pass on this repo rate hike is up to the banks. Generally, they'll take a decision in a day or two. Now, my reading is he's already behind the curve. if he is not going to raise the repo rate at least by 50 bips, he will have a trouble managing the economy later. He would have been accommodative because of the corona economy breakdown or whatever, and basically please voters during the last elections, which ran in the last quarter across all the major states. Now he doesn't have that option either to please the government. So he needs to get realistic, and he needs to get the repo rates hiked by 4%, 50 bips. So that's what my gut feel is. Now, generally, the RBI days, right? I'm just taking your screen.
Yes, yes. Go ahead, Cora.
So these are all the day prior to RBI days. The last one was 9th. 10th February was the RBI meeting, and before that, 8th December. They do 6 in a year, right? So year is financial year.
Yes.
They are doing tomorrow one, right? With April. So these are the last 6 meetings in the last financial year.
Yes.
Go back all the way back to 2016. The next day behavior of Bank Nifty is this one. That's about average up move. Okay. This nothing much. So it's very random. But if you see the Nifty goes a little high and then falls down. So it can go as much as an average of 0.8%. I'm not looking at a 0.8% raise, but currently probably off of that, right? So now tell me where Bank Nifty is. Take back the screen.
Yeah. Now it's still in red, Cora, 37,545.
I'm not worried. So, but I'm still making a bet that it will raise at least by 0.4%. So 37,500 into 0.4% is what?
Just a second. 37,550 into 0.4. It fifth. 0.4 percentage. It's around 150 points. That's all, Cora.
So about 150 points here. That's 35,000 into 4 is 120 and another 20, 140, 150 points, something like that, right?
It's 150 points.
You don't need to open a calculator. So you just need to go to 35,000 and into 4. So 35 into 4 is 4 into 5, 20, and 4 into 3 is 120. So 140, about 150.
Yes, I think I need to learn that.
Right. So now if it has to go at 150, our put spread, which we have taken early, we were a little early into the trade. So that is the effect of the loss, which is 3,000. And it's coming from the put spread.
Yes, right here.
Created. I'm not booking the loss now. So I'm looking at a 150 point rise at some point of the day tomorrow, even more. So my put spread, it won't behave the same way. I think my deltas are at somewhere about 25 or 30. So I'm expecting a 50 point loss of that 37,000 external put.
Cora, looks like it's recovering, right? Nifty Bank.
It might come back to, instead of 26, which is trading, it might fall about 40 points. So we might cover that at 380 tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's wait, not do it, and go to the netwise.
Yes.
What we've done is, when we initiated early, we also created that 17, we shorted one call, 18,200 call.
Okay. here.
Yeah, so I might take off that profit and come down a little down. So 18,100 like that. 18,200 CE.
You want me to square it off now?
Yeah, it's giving some profit, so we might as well.
We don't have time, so I'm going ahead and
Yeah.
place market order. So what do you
And come to your second and add 18,100. 18,200 is covered, right?
Yeah, 18,100 CE. Next week's expiry.
Yeah.
It's trading around 28.
Sell that.
Done, Cora. Orders
What's the
are
time?
323.
Okay, we don't need to rush. Open tab and keep a check on our net positions. Download.
Yes, Cora.
The ones which doesn't have zero, or you need to filter that quantity.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm using. Oh, okay. I still can do it. It's a little hard for me to figure out in Mac. So I'm so sorry.
Okay, 1 minute. So what you do is delete 2 and 3, all the zeros. Delete. And delete next. And delete next. The 0 one. There's one in the middle.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
And these are our open positions.
Okay.
So the first one is put spread, which is in a bit loss, which I'm going to carry, and I'll attempt to cover tomorrow. And the last one is I'm not bothered how it directs because I'm going to just expand that symbol. I think that's a June one. Expand that symbol so that we can read full.
This one?
Yeah, expand, drag it.
Yes.
The June ones, I'm not worried.
Okay.
The one is, again, I'm bullish on Nifty in the medium term. Might reclaim all-time highs all the way. So I'm not bothered about that loss of 1,300 rupees on the 18,000 call.
This one. All right.
And I'm little hedged on 18,100 CE. Even the losses that I make there are I'm hedged because it's a fig leaf, like covered call kind of stuff, right?
Yes.
So I'm worried about the last 4. I'm only worried about the first trade, which is we initiated a little early. And what is the actual P&L? If you
this one, right?
Sum
No,
both of them.
The entire thing.
No, only both those two. Only the top 2.
The sum is minus 2,118.
So about 2,100 is the loss that I'm carrying forward.
Yes.
So let's see if how much money we have, and we can. What is the funds?
Oh,
we have 30,000. We need to have 20,000, right?
Yes.
So go to your SAS back office and see if the bank Bs have come or not. No, down. Close that.
Okay.
There's a margin pledge, no? Open that request tab.
Huh. Oh.
How many bank Bs are there now?
I can't see any bank Bs in this.
Down, Nifty bank Bs.
Oh, yeah. 13, Cora.
I think you can pledge because we have 14. That one will come tomorrow.
I've sent a request for you.
Yeah, so it will come sometime later, not now. It will take its own time.
All right.
Just keep an eye there. I think we no.
Okay.
I don't think the 100 we have pledged. That last but 100 we haven't pledged, but we bought 2. So let's wait for a while. And anyway, I'm going to transfer the 25K now. So we are starting with an account of 2 lakh from today instead of on the first, because there were little delays of UPI, this, that. And this pledge will ease our pressure, right? So this is about 4,000, so we might get 3,000. So our balance will be, go to Alpha Web. Our balance instead of 13,000, it will come to
17,000,
something like that, 16,000. So we are okay. We are following that rule of keeping 10% margin all the time. How many more minutes? 2 more minutes.
Yes, exactly 2 more minutes.
I don't think Bank Nifty is going to close in green, neither the Nifty, because they're fallen down. How are our stocks doing?
Yes, let's go up to our stocks. Only Aztec is up by 1.5%.
And again, our market fell off, so we don't expect our stocks to do well.
True.
That's fine. We're still up by about 2%. 56,000 is our investment, and we made we are like 900 up.
Yes.
We were up close to 1,600 in the morning. We lost about 800 during the day.
Yes.
But if you keep trading for those 800, you'll mess up the whole trade plan. So you have to follow the trade plan to keep whatever you have said. Like we said, we are going to trade, keep these stocks for 3 months and all the ETFs for 1 year.
Yes.
So all this intraday gyration shouldn't be bothering us. They go up, they fluctuate. So sometimes we can see 2,000 or 3,000 profit or loss or whatever. But if you keep covering, trying to trade, you are paying a lot of taxes, right?
Yes.
So you will mess up your whole plan. So don't look, just keep an eye on what they're doing, but don't act. You are not going to lose any big money. Even if you lose, you'll make somewhere else, right?
Yes. The markets have closed, Cora, and we are still in red for today.
Yeah, so we can't act now. We should act only at 328. It's the market's closed dead. I will leave it to you, or maybe you can continue with your show, and then when you are done, you tell me. I will end the meeting.
I just have few things to show to our subscribers. After that, you can end the show. Okay, so guys, if you are following us, you know by now that we share all the trade journals. So you can find it here on our YouTube page, Watanabe in. So all the day's trading journal, everything will be updated. So please take a minute to watch our videos and like, share, and subscribe. Apart from this, you can also find it in our website, Watanabe in, and all the trading journals. So today's 6th April, yesterday's 6th April is updated. So by evening around 8:30, 9 o'clock, when the settlement is done from the broker, you'll find it, like we'll update it right here also. Apart from that, do follow us on Twitter also. It's at Watanabe in. I guess it's not a weekend yet, but feels like weekend to me. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I think I won't be there. Reena and Sonia will continue the show. So have fun and like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Cora?